very first thing that we do, of course, we get all of our spirits ready through the distillation process back in the still with running our mash through Lucy. That whiskey goes in clear, and then within a week it'll start taking on a brown amber hue. That's all from the barrel. Bourbon, by definition, is an American spirit. It can only be made in America, and there's 4 things that have to happen for the whiskey to become what we call American bourbon. First of all, it has to be at least 51% corn alcohol. It always has to be put in a brand new American oak barrel that can only be used one time for bourbon. It has to be in that barrel for at least 2 years and a day, and it always has to be stored on American soil before you can call it straight bourbon. So in our rack house, we are a naturally heated and cooled building, so we depend upon the environment to age our products. When we go through these extreme heat and cold cycles in Iowa, that's a perfect temperature and a perfect environment to age whiskey. Every time a wooden barrel warms up, those wood staves and the fibers of the American oak actually expand. They suck the whiskey in, and then you also increase your vapor pressure inside of the barrel, which then also pushes that whiskey into the barrel. Then when we get into a cold cycle, these wood staves actually shrink. The vapor pressure inside of the barrel actually goes down, and that whiskey then is brought back in to the barrel from the wood staves. So the more times that we can get that spirit to move in and out of those wood staves by the hot and cold cycle, the quicker that spirit ages and the more depth and robust flavor it has, where you get a lot of your vanillas, your cherries, your tobacco flavors. So these extreme climates that we have in Iowa, we think is ideal to make some of the finest spirits in the world, just because of the raw material, the corn, the rye, and the malted barley that we source. And this wonderful Iowa climate where we have truly 4 seasons makes some of the best spirits in the world. We're banking on it.